Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fysiotechniek and robotics. If you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe via the thumbnail in the bottom right corner. As you can see, this video is focused on my ESP32 embedded system with lots of options, and last time I focused on the application of the DHT11, a humidity and temperature sensor. And as happens before, my results are not exactly the same as the results I can find on the internet. So this time I want to see if I can improve that. And to make sure that you see everything I do, or most things I do, I will now change to screencast. So with this screencast, with the camera pointed at the ESP and the rest of the circuit, Arduino environment with ESP coder, then the serial terminal, and what I also have prepared is schematics, the DHT11 here, and I have extended the Fritzing view with the sensor segment display and a lot of wiring. But since I'm focusing on this temperature sensor, not humidity, well, it's both actually, but I'm concentrating on temperature, which is in the between 20 and 25 Celsius. So I expect some value of that kind, and to see if things work out, I will now upload and see if things actually do work. So last time I had some trouble getting the library included. Should be alright now. Question is, will it show whatever I expect it to show, instead of not a number, which was last time? If it does show not a number, then I have to review the wiring. But first let's see if I get what I like, what I want. Yeah, the servo motors are not connected right now, none of them. LDR is still in operation. None. Okay, not a number. I have to review the wiring. Okay, after seeing two different websites on this problem, I noticed that they have both different wiring. With respect to the ESP, this is all the same, but the big difference is the value of the resistor. This one is apparently not large enough, so I am now replacing this resistor by this one, which is a bit twice as much in value. So now I have to be careful. This one in here and this one in here. Removing this one. And this should be alright. Question is it alright? By the looks of it, it isn't. So I am going to remove the power. Insert. Now I have to check on the port, which is still quite good, I think. Re-upload. and then hopefully a good result. Because if this is not a solution, I have to look further. But it looks like everything else is alright. And unfortunately, from the first thing that I have seen, it goes very fast. NAN, not a number. So it is still giving me the same problem. So the question is now, what is wrong with the wiring? The DHT11 can have a power from 3.3 up to 5 or even 5.5 volts. This is 3 or 3.3. Could it be that this port is not good? It might very well be. So next thing, since this isn't working, I have to check in the port. And both examples used a different port. So that's not making anything easier. Anyway, let's go check again. After checking on a third example, I find that there was a difference in what I did. I put this outside the whole loop. Instead, I put it with the declarations. I probably should not do that. So now the declaration of temp is at the start without any loop, even without the setup, outside of the setup. But now I'm reading everything in here, and this is an is none check. This none. So let me upload and see if that changes anything. Because if the hardware isn't the problem, then most likely the software is the problem. And let's ignore the motors for now. LDR, still fine. Now I'm very curious what will happen. No, still can't reach sensor. Yeah. So something else is going on. Question is what exactly? I have to check again. What I find very odd is that they declare the whole temperature and humidity thing in all the examples in the loop, not anywhere else. But it doesn't change anything because both are not a number. Still. So why, when the wiring is the same, now the code is the same, that looks like there's something around my ESP. And while one example says here I have to do it on the RX2 pin 16, which I don't do, because let me find that part. I use pin 26, and when looking at my example, or it's coming out of focus, I notice better. When I look at my ESP, there is no RX2, so and pin 16, which should be which would be RX2, is not RX2, so that's a different ESP. However, everything else is the same. So yeah, I'm at a loss at the moment. I have to look further. And then it does work, as you can see. Although I doubt the 27.3 degrees Celsius, but the humidity I can fully acknowledge. It's quite damp. It's quite well, humid. Why does it work? Now, suddenly, for a start, when you draw the circuit and you put in, for instance, the ground, by all means do it in the real circuit as well. Then, also very nice, going back, if you put this wire in and it has been connected, by all means check if it is still connected. And I have been fiddling around with this, with the wiring, pulled it out, didn't notice it, so now I put it back in, and yes, it is operational. Another thing is then that they advise 2 seconds delay because of the, well, very low cost fact it is a very slow sensor. Well, with all the code that I already have in, with the buzzer, with the motors, etc., I exceed 2 seconds easily, and now it is dropping down in temperature, so it is slowly adapting to the real stuff. So yes, finally I have something that is functional, which is very nice to end with. So with a working temperature and humidity sensor, LED, buzzer, sensor segment display and LDR right here, light dependent resistor. Unfortunately this still is not operational, and I have a microphone that still doesn't operate, but this gives hope. So for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and click the bell for notifications. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and if you would like to support me, which is very much appreciated, then you can do so via PayPal, Ko-fi.com, or become a patron from as little as €2 a month or $2 a month. This is going to be continued with the sensor, but also with other things. Please check my website for lots of other projects. Have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.